Greetings, this is the Ghetto Free Press, and I'm George Boston Rhines, and it's been a while since I cut a clip with the Honorable Doc Robinson of Valdosta, Georgia, a businessman, a former litigation man, 12 years in the court system, been through a lot. So I figured it's time for us to cast our lots again. What's up, my beautiful brother?
Not too much, not too much.
What's on your mind today, brother?
Well, to have and not to have.
Okay, to have and not to have. That sounds good to me.
Yes, sir. To have and not to have. See, we living down here on the edge of the brink of poverty and watching so many people with so many different problems. To have and not to have. It just looks like we can't get no fairness in the system under no circumstances. We don't have any money circulating in our neighborhoods and communities, but we got to get some of the money. And I know that so many times people say that he always talking about getting some of the money. What else is he gonna get? What else is he get?
Did you hear that on YouTube? There was a guy, he commented a few days ago about when we was down in Rosewood, and we got thousands of hits on there, but he chose to speak negative about when you said about getting some of the money. So he don't understand that we're entitled to something. We have earned, not only entitled, we in turn entitled to some of the money. Ain't that right?
Look, see, people, let me say it this way. Intelligence never entertains ignorance. Okay? Now, see, when we realized that we came from the plantation, we came from the fields, we didn't have any money. We come into a system without anything, and we don't have nothing today. And our neighborhoods and communities is economically oppressed, and it's the lack of having the funding that we need to slow down the oppression. And it takes common sense to realize that you don't have no money in your neighborhood and community. If you change your environment, you change the people.
Yes, sir.
Point blank. And the only thing gonna change the environment is you need to have the money that circulates with federal dollars, federal funds. And a lot of people speak negative about that because the bottom line is fear. Okay?
I agree with you on that.
Fear, dog. Anytime you talk, what I'm talking here about now about including on getting some of this money, it's always gonna be over the negative point of people. In other words, if you say up, he's gonna say down. If you say to the east, he's gonna say to the west. But he'll never agree that he'll never agree that he's scared to go in the white man's pocket to get $1 out of it. You understand? And to stand up, and because he have been seduced into his mind to believe that he shouldn't have something, and then anyone that comes out and say you should have, he's gonna automatically be deemed wrong.
Well, Doc, there are some who get the money, and then they don't want nobody else to get the money. What I mean by that, there are blacks who step up into the circle of that economic pie, and they don't want others to participate, and therefore they got a name for those kind of black Americans.
I understand what you're saying, but the bottom line is that when you cross that old traditional railroad track right there,
yes, sir,
and you moving into an era of time now where it's integrated segregation.
yes, sir.
Okay? Where and that reflects more to a class than anything else. So when you ain't never had no money in the neighborhood, you just don't have no money, you don't have no banking institutions, you don't have anything as far as funding and giving you the ability to succeed. Now where do we start from? I'm a minister, we've been praying, but it's time that we come together economically, okay, and do something about it. And that's just the bottom line.
So in church, you don't see so much of a liberation spirit. What you see is a merry-go-round, just the same thing over and over again.
Well, I see what's traditionally been taking place for validate a system where got a plantation mentality, okay? And the bottom line is that, you know, to be a good black, and they got another term that they use, you know, but I'm not gonna use that term.
Right.
But they got another term that they use. And the deal is this: we have enough economic power amongst ourselves if we would cater to one another, if we would begin to do something for ourselves, okay? and quit catering to everyone but us. We got the power now to do that. All we got to do is realize that we are harmful when we are divided from one another. See, we are a group of people that reach out to everybody in the world, but we won't reach out to each other. See, it takes a little bit of love, man. It takes a little bit of love, a little bit of caring. In other words, you care about me, I care about you, I help you, you help me, and we can make this thing work, point blank. But to go down and to go around in a state of denial, saying that, you know, you shouldn't speak out on behalf of you want part of your portion of the economic pie, it is absolutely ludicrous. Okay, when someone hears me say something, especially about now in Rosewood, I was telling the truth, man.
Right.
Okay, and we don't have any money in our community. They built an $18 million school right here in our neighborhood.
In Valdosta, Georgia.
Yeah, and not the first black from the neighborhood was even employed. No, none of the contractors, all the contractors we got, none of them even got part of the money.
And you ain't even supposed to ask about that. They don't want you to ask. I go over to Office Max over here and I look for blacks to be right here in Valdosta, Office Max. I go over there, I spend my money there. But every time I go in there and I don't see any blacks employed, I have to ask somebody. Because it really is disgrace in 2014.
It is.
With a city that is predominantly black.
It is, and it's wrong, and I believe that if we was to come together and think a little bit more of each other instead of going to gun killing each other, to lend a hand to support one another, we can get something.
Stand your ground by buying from each other. Stand your ground by creating your own business.
That's it.
Stand your ground when somebody open up a business like this and can't get federal dollars or local governmental dollars and contracts. Stand your ground and let somebody know about it. It's more than just going out shooting to my stand your ground.
That's right.
We can stand our ground economically and spiritually. And spiritual economic or standing your ground to me is don't love Christianity so much that you're willing to murder a Muslim or murder a Jew, etc., etc. Stand your ground.
Don't be blind to the fact of the European.
Yeah.
Okay? Those who understood what I just said, do not be blind to the factors of the European and his theology and methodology.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Because
come on, close it out there, brother.
You could be blind to the facts to understand that you may have been misled by history. You could have been misguided. In other words, if history would have wrote another story about you, you'd have been a different people. Believe that or not. But history wrote the story that is being revealed to this is what you got. And what you have is a neighborhood that's broke and don't have anyone. And in other words, you'll go down and you'll cater to Winn-Dixie. You'll cater to Publix. But the little black restaurant down there, you go by there and the car lot is empty. But you go down by the other place down there, where it's owned by the majority of the whites or the Indians, the whole parking lot is full. And you'll cater there, you'll build them, but you won't build yourself. And that's what's pathetic about it all, you know.
All right, thank you, my beautiful brother. Peace be unto you.
Yes, sir.
This is the Ghetto Free Press doing what we do. Been a good while since we saw the clip, so we thought we'd shoot one today just for you. We don't get paid for this, we do it because we love you just that much. My Bible gone.